guys, I'm back with some Warhammer Chaosbane. Today I will be experimenting with the builds. Starting off, I want to figure out some new builds for the Slayer, for the Dwarf. I do have an idea about something that might help me make Whirlwind build a bit more useful than it is. So this is on the agenda, trying to make one such. We'll see if it works. Hopefully it does. I have farmed some items that I may try for this build. First of all, I want to check something on the skill side. I don't think I unlocked those skills here for this class, so unlocking Duelist Chain Reaction might be a good replacement for this Master Blacksmiths. And I'm wondering if Veteran's Chain Reaction would be good. Veteran's Chain Reaction would mean Whirlwind would not use energy if we cast a skill such as Last Bastion or Ancestor's Gift before that. Well, with Ancestor's Gift, it won't use energy for 4 seconds, but if we cast it and just keep channeling, maybe it can be good for speed running some easy difficulties for farming. So I want to see what the best build would be for Whirlwind. I'm thinking the bleeding set, but I don't see a bleeding Whirlwind, so probably the fire set would be okay. I've got the fire set up as it is now. Oh, cost is reduced based on rage level, so maybe the rage set would be the best one for Whirlwind. Okay, that's something that I just have to keep trying to figure out. For now, I'll do a quick test without changing my skills. Let me quickly go to... Oh, it doesn't matter actually what chaos I'm doing. I wanna try and do some invasion runs quickly, so I can farm those skills. And I wanna just check out how fast this Whirlwind would be, even without the energy reduction, the energy cost reduction. Just with Ancestor's Gift, maybe it would still kind of be okay. Thinking Last Fight would be nice with the HP build, so later on I can try the bleeding HP build with Last Fight. I need something that gives me speed for this, because it's very... So Whirlwind, let's leave it for later. I won't use it now. Oh, actually I kind of should have... I should have... I should have not replaced my movement skill, because now I just kind of have to run through those without my movement skill. Are we losing HP? Or is it the pools of blood? I don't know what's killing me. Something is draining my HP though.
Just another second and I'll crush them all!
Did I take the wrong way? Keep forgetting that some of the layouts are slightly changed in the invasion map. So until I unlock this node, the one that reduces removes the energy cost, I'll kind of have to remove Whirlwind and play with my old setup. And once I unlock that node, it will be nice to just try it out, see if I can make Whirlwind a good build even for like some Chaos 4 or 5 farming. Oh, okay, we can leave the area. Let me quickly bring back the Charging Avenger, because that's my only skill that can make speed runs.
Oh, I need more time.
Am I healing with my ring? Yeah. Okay, now a normal invasion.
I've lost the focus. I need to fight.
So I'm wondering if Veteran's Chain Reaction could be nice for this build as well. For my current build. Probably should be, but I really want to try out... Actually, my bad, I meant Duelist Chain Reaction. For this current build, Duelist Chain Reaction should be fine, but for the build I want to try with Whirlwind, I would need Veteran's Chain Reaction. Just to make sure that the energy cost of Whirlwind is removed. Oh, wrong thing, fuck. Now I have to kind of... Never liked not being able to start invasions from other towns than the first town. Cause, I don't know, once I tried it didn't let me, which was kind of weird. Maybe it's fixed now, I should actually try it. Next time it ports me out of the first town, I would try again to start the invasion from the other town. Last time I tried it was 0.2, so there has been 3 more hotfixes, maybe one of those fix this. Now what I need is just to unlock those 2 skills. And once I've unlocked them I can go wild with builds that involve those skills, because they're pretty nice. And probably many people kind of missed out on seeing that those skills have good potential, so I want to see exactly how it can make a Whirlwind build work. Because before Whirlwind was not worth it for endgame, I want to see if it's worth it at least for speedrunning Chaos 3, 5. Maybe not 5, but at least for 3 and 4 maybe Whirlwind could be made worth using. I'm gonna try and make those as quick as I can so I can quickly unlock the skills. But yeah, figuring out how to make a step between worlds not take energy just made me think that maybe the same would be okay with Whirlwind. Okay, Champion of Swanesh. Was this an arena fight? I think it was an arena fight, yeah. What else is with cooldown and takes energy that would be nice not to take energy? I don't think I have another skill that takes energy, but I can probably get rid of this and put something else there that takes energy and has a cooldown. But I'll think later once I finish the build. For now I haven't even started, but I think it would work very well with either the bleeding or the rage build. Maybe the rage build would be better, the rage set for a Whirlwind, because the last version of Whirlwind, the most powerful one, depends on rage levels, so it would probably go best with this specific set, the challenge set. The other set seems to be catered towards Cleaver, so since we won't be using Cleaver, I don't think it's worth taking that other set. Even this set might be okay for Whirlwind, since the Fiery Aura complements the fire version of Whirlwind, so even that might be okay later to try. First thing I'll try would be this Fire Whirlwind with this fire build. That way I won't have to change many of the things around, even probably the passives might stay the same.
I need to fight. No, I need more time. Nothing can stop you.
Is this at least Chaos 1? Not even Chaos 1. Oh man. Yeah, those invasions are kind of very slow to progress. When you're doing when you're doing them from the start until you progress to something that's worth even farming, it takes a while. Like at least probably half an hour or 20 minutes until you reach to something worth looting items from. Although I can't say I haven't gotten red items even on the first invasion node, the very first one. It's happened once. And it was on rank 1 even. I do hope that invasions do have a limit on how high people can go on the ranks. Okay, we're getting close to the Chaos ranks. Just this arena and then Chaos rank 1.
Nothing can stop you. Let's give them a little respite.
Ah shit, this burning. Such a nasty skill. I think I got burned by 3 fires at the same time. Now, should I try and take some resistance nodes? Let's see if we can do it without. I should be okay all the way to the rank 3 node, then at rank 4 node probably it might turn into a bit more difficult to do from the first try, but maybe after a few tries it should be okay. That's how most things are.
Nothing can stop you. I need to fight. Just another second, and I'll crush them all. Nothing can stop you. I must return to the light. Nothing can stop you. Just strike the big blow. I must return to the fight. Nothing can stop you. I need to fight.
Okay, this node's done as well.
Nothing can stop you. Need to fight. No, I need more time.
Am I going the right way? I think I am.
Nothing can stop you.
Okay, a few more notes and I should have the first skill. Probably should unlock Veteran first. And then go towards unlocking Duelist Chain Reaction. Wait, didn't I just do this? Oh, this is the boss fight, okay.
I've lost the blood rush. Just another second, and I'll crush them all. Can stop you. Just another second, and I'll crush them all. Let's give them a little respite. What a sweet death. No, I need more time.
Okay, that's not bad.
Nothing can stop you. I've lost the blood rush. Just another second, and I'll crush
Come on,
them
I
all.
hate having to keep control held down. Hello Alexander Wochman, thank you for the YouTube subscription, much appreciated. Enjoying the content, and if you're watching live, I hope you're enjoying this as well, even though I'm kind of doing a bit of boring invasions. The end goal is to try and find a way to get veterans chain reaction to work with Whirlwind. Hopefully it would be able to do so. Locked.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all. Nothing can stop you.
Oh, he's got that mod that makes him invulnerable for a few seconds.
Toy with me.
Okay.
Strike the fatal blow.
Okay, a few more nodes. The last few would be the difficult ones, those were the easy ones. So, which one would be the most difficult? This Chaos 5 is Prague, so probably won't be as hard if we don't count the corruption. But the corruption is pretty nasty. Might die a few times. But eventually I should be able to do it without taking any corruption resistance in the end.
I need to fight. No, I need more time. Just another second, and I'll crush them all. Let's give them a little respite. Nothing can stop you.
If I manage to keep doing those crits to reset the cooldowns, I would keep healing.
What a sweet death. Let's give them a little respite.
Okay, what was it? 3 more nodes? 4 more nodes? 3 more nodes, okay. Known. Norska. The Norska would be a bit difficult, the rest should be fine.
You'll never take me like that! Hit me! I need to fight! No! I need more time! I must return to the fight! Nothing can stop me!
Ah shit, I keep getting stuck in the corner.
I've lost the blood rush! Nothing can stop you! Let's give them a little rest to fight! Nothing can stop you!
Should be getting close to the final boss of this map.
Must return to the fight! Nothing can stop you!
Okay, we're almost there.
Fight!
Oh, wrong way I think. Maybe it's this way?
I've lost the blood rush! Nothing can stop you! Let's give them a little respite! No, I need more time. Nothing can stop you. You'll never take me like that! Just another second, and I'll crush them all!
Okay, on to Norska now.
Nothing can stop you. No, I need more time.
Okay, this was a bit too much damage.
No, I need more time. Let's give them a little sweet death.
Why can't I use my skill? I was pumping my number 3 and I couldn't.
Nothing can stop you. No, I need more time. Nothing can stop you. Just another second and I'll crush them all. No, I need more time. You'll never take me like that. No, I need more time. I need to fight. Nothing can stop you. Just another second and I'll crush them all. I need to fight. Nothing can stop you. No, I need more time. Don't toy with me. Just I need to fight. I need to fight. No, I need more time. I need to fight. Nothing can stop you. Just another second. I must return to the streets.
Kinda keep using my last bastion when my health is full. Not the best thing to do. Wasting this cooldown.
The blood rush. Let's give them a little respite.
Yep, it is getting a bit harder, but I think just one node left. So if I fail a few times on that node, it's not so bad, as long as I can get it in the end. And this is without even taking a single chaos resistance node, which is kind of nice. Maybe I should have taken the extra HP passive instead of the damage one. It would have been probably a bit better.
Let's give them a little respite.
I'm gonna try and rush towards the final NPC.
I need to fight. Nothing but stockings. Let's give them a little respite. I need to fight. I need to fight. I must return to the fight. Don't toy me. Just strike the big blows. Let's give them a little special blood rush. You'll never take me like that. Hit me.
Okay, nice. Now I'm almost at the boss, so it's not a problem. But as I said, since I didn't take the chaos resistant, I was expecting something like this to happen. But what's important is to be able to just kill the boss from the first, second, third try. Even if it takes a few tries, it shouldn't be bad. It's still gonna be faster than going for those chaos nodes. Now that it's just the boss, I can probably burst him with my skills. But it's still gonna be faster than going for the chaos resistance nodes.
Just another second and I'll crush them all to sweet death. Nothing can stop me. Let's give them a little respite. What a sweet death. Nothing can stop me.
Oh, I have to kill some enemies, okay.
Let's give them a little respite.
Okay, I'll have to go back a bit to kill some enemies, it seems. But yeah, it's not so... And I only died twice on this fight.
No, I need more time. Nothing can stop me.
But I want that skill, I really want that specific skill. I wanna try making Whirlwind a good build with that skill to see if it works. Okay, let's leave and pick up the skill now. The first thing I should try is to see if it works first, before anything else, before changing the build. So what I'll just do is I'll take Whirlwind, I'll put it maybe on the Avenging Charge spot for now, just for now. And I'm gonna take the Fire version. And here, instead of the Master Blacksmiths, I wanna pick up the skill I'm going to unlock now. So the idea would be to use this or any other of those skills that have cooldown, so that we can make Whirlwind not cost anything. And did I take the fire one? Yeah, the fire one. So skill points wise, I might have to do something like this, just so I can have some spare skill points. I could have reduced this one as well. Then rage wouldn't be as effective, so it wouldn't give us as much damage. And Ideally, I would be playing with the Rage set and with the Rage Whirlwind. The one that cost is reduced based on rage level. But if we don't care about the cost, maybe this is better. Since it's fire, its secondary damage is higher, so probably this would be better. First, let's give it a try. So, yeah, for a few seconds it didn't cost, but then it started costing energy. That's kind of interesting. I wanna keep trying. Maybe I should get my energy up first. I'll try and rework something in regards to the passives and things like that later on, because now I haven't touched my build. But I wanna try Whirlwind, and probably Whirlwind would go well with Rage. The Rage build, and with this tree here. That is cost reduction and energy and things like this. The lower your health, the more your damage is increased and energy cost is reduced. This is also not a bad one. So for Whirlwind you probably want to take all the way to here and all the way to at least here, so you can have high HP pool. First I want to try with just this. Let me go, I want to do Chaos 3 just as a test. Something easy. Actually, let's go Chaos 5. Straight into the regular mode. But probably I'll have problems with the energy even with this skill. It says spell, so I wonder if it works on skills or just spells. If it doesn't work well, by the way, for this build, for my current build that wasn't using Whirlwind Blades, I'm thinking of replacing Master Blacksmiths for Duelist Chain Reaction. Because Duelist Chain Reaction would mean I can get 200 more critical hit damage after using 4 skills. Like if I use Call to Oath, Wasp Bastion, Strike of the Anvil and something else, I can get those 4 stacks. As long as they're cooldown skills. Let's do a lesser relic run. I don't care about the what's it called, the wood at the moment. At the moment I just want to experiment with this build. But fire and whirlwind should be a combo. There should be a build, I just need to figure it out with this set. But at the moment I don't need... That's the thing, at the moment I don't really need whirlwind. Because they would die regardless of my damage. And if I'm doing whirlwind, I would need something that regains enemy for each enemy hit. 1% for each enemy hit. I'll need to use Savage Swing. I should have changed my skills before. And what does this do? Secondary damage 76,000. So the secondary damage is the one that shoots the wave. It's very weak though. Maybe not for this build, but for some other build maybe it would be okay. I'll figure out what passives to use though. I just need to figure out the best combo. Unless they really made the skill not worth using for Chaos 5, but I don't think that's the case. They should have done some balancing on this skill to include it in. Being able to figure out the step between worlds build was nice, so I want to figure out this one as well. And the cleaver build, I also want to figure out how to make the cleaver build work. I kind of tried it before gearing up, and it wasn't as viable. But yeah, I'll have to rearrange everything. For Whirlwind, probably it wouldn't be a crit build, it should be probably flat damage build for Whirlwind to be a good combo. And maybe this Wasp fight, the Wasp fight axe, the one that gives you more damage when HP is set under a certain threshold. The same way as this passive skill. What passives am I using now? The Spite Smite. I'm using the bleeding and stunning thingy. And the rage. Yeah, of course I'll change those. I was just testing now. So, bleeding is now doing 1 million. I want to get it to do 2 or 3 million. And actually it just did 2 million, okay. So I need to get it to do 3 or 4 million then. Or maybe this 1 million I'm seeing is not from bleeding but from my fire aura. Because you can see just walking around the enemies, this 1 million.
Blood rush. I need more time. Let's give them a little respite. Water sweet death.
Yeah, with Whirlwind that won't work. The way I did it, it won't work. I'll try again though. Just gonna wait for him for a second. I'm usually used to having a avenging charge, which is my survivability and not survivability but movement skill. Now without avenging charge I can't escape his skills on time. I'm kind of using Whirlwind for that, but it doesn't work. It kind of slows me. It does the opposite. Oh fuck, he's casting the big wave.
I need to fight. Nothing can stop you. I need more time.
Ah, he's casting the big wave. Better be careful.
Let's give them a little respite. Nothing can stop.
Okay, so it's not so bad, but not with this build. I need to rearrange it. Even with the fire set, if I want to be using Whirlwind, I would have to kind of change things around. First of all, energy cost is a factor here. Even with this skill, even with Veteran's Chain Reaction, it still doesn't cancel the energy cost completely. So if I'm at 27 and this is like, how much does this use? It doesn't say how much energy it costs. Wait, why doesn't it say it uses energy when it uses? Like, look at some other skills. Well, it does use energy, just doesn't say it in the tooltip, kind of. Oh, there we go, 20 per second. So the first second would be free of charge, the rest won't be since it's a channeling skill. So this won't be worth it. Okay, now off to the hard part. Doing the build. I think this is needed for an energy build. For Whirlwind. This is needed for any build. Ancestor's Gift. And we want some HP. This is not bad, this is extra cost reduction, but just for the cost reduction it won't be worth it maybe. This is nice, extra 10% HP. But I wanna try and maybe go this way. I've got 6 points left. If I take them here, it can take me all the way to that node. But if I go that way, it also won't be worth it. Now maybe a bit of damage might not be bad, or a bit of extra HP. This would lose some energy, but we can still get some HP. First, let's try without getting that extra HP maybe. 5% max energy, what would that be? Okay, it's not so bad, it's manageable, just losing around 20. I wonder where all the other energy nodes went. We probably took them all. We have 48% max energy. I really wanted to take this node as well. So now I wanna put some skills where they belong. So maybe this we can try and get rid of. We would definitely need to use this skill here. And it's fire, perfect. So it fits the fire whirlwind. Fire whirlwind. We're keeping this at the WoW cooldown version, and Ancestor's Gift is here, so we can put one more thing. And probably this would be what we need, Duelist Chain Reaction. Although I kind of messed up the build, so now I can't get Duelist Chain Reaction. But even without it, even without Duelist Chain Reaction, we should be fine. I did farm some gear for the other builds, but I still don't have full sets for the other builds. So I'm not gonna try and change the sets yet. I'll change the sets in a bit though. In a moment I'll try with heroic sets on Chaos 3 just to see how it works. And maybe a bit more damage. Oh no, let's take extra HP. This build is kind of about HP. 196,000 HP. So even if we're at around 50% HP, that would mean more damage. Now I wanna try a new axe. I wanna try the axe that gives us damage based on HP. Now it's 5%. If I go to... Oh, fast, quickly. Now it's still 5%. How low does my HP need to go to get more than 5%? This I need to try out. And
little respite.
Let's try another Chaos 5 map. Just to keep trying how things change. And bit by bit I can change things from the build. And eventually I wanna try it with the HP set, with the rage set. The final whirlwind depends on your rage levels, and the challenge set depends on. Very slow, the amount of energy gained per second. Okay, green item, not bad, and that's actually a good one. That's insulation. So this is a very good upgrade. Just what I need. Wow, what's that? And this is this was this passive, I think. The Heartseeker, yeah. This was the Heartseeker passive, and if I take what's it's called, Veteran's Chain Reaction, this build would turn into a good build. Interesting. With Veteran's Chain Reaction you can kind of get additional 200 crit and keep it up as long as you use skills with cooldown. So my build that's up on YouTube would benefit very much from that skill. I just haven't had it unlocked back when I was making the build, and I didn't think about it until I was actually doing my build for the mage yesterday.
I've lost the blood rush. No, I need more time. I need to fight. No, I need more time. Need something like stop. Let's give him a little respite. Nothing can stop me. More time.
Okay, it's not bad, it's actually still fun to play, but the damage output is not as strong as it was before,
More time.
I think. Because now I'm kind of trying to use Whirlwind a lot, but since Whirlwind is our only energy using skill, it's not so bad. So I'm kind of using my old build as a template with just different passives. And if I let them hit me a bit and get my HP down, I'll be doing more damage. I want to see if I can survive if I can survive this guy's damage, the big guy. He used to one-shot me before. Let him hit me. Oh yeah, he can still one-shot me. But I think I got hit by two of them at the same time, so I have to try again. I'll kill one of them and I'll let the other one hit me, just to see if I can survive the hit. Don't die, don't die. Fuck, I need to kill the other guy though, because he will interfere. Fuck, I couldn't get hit. Okay, I'll find another one and try again. This one's gonna die. So I need to find one of those big fatties.
No, I need more time.
Maybe there's one down here. Oh, there we go, there's one of them. Let's kill all the others before him, let's pull them away. I think he's slower than them. Yeah, he can still one-shot me. Okay, so now I know. Even with that much HP, this guy can one-shot me. So I'll just try to avoid getting hit from him. But from the others, I can tank some hits. I think the bulls cannot one-shot me. The only two people who can one-shot me are the guys with the big swords and the fat demons. So anything else probably should be okay to get us down to some low HP so we can do more damage. But yeah, we got, I think, hit from distance this time. It just takes a while to figure out what can one-shot you and what can't, since the build relies on us being on low HP. The lower your health, the more damage and increased energy cost is reduced. Okay. And did I equip this axe? I equipped it. Okay, 58,000. How much is the bonus damage? It doesn't say, it's still 5% damage. What the fuck is this bullshit? But I think this is from the last fight. This 1.8 million damage is from the last fight. It says 5%, but maybe that's 5% damage per 1% HP lost. And if I lose like 60% HP, I'm not sure. Not exactly sure how it works. Wouldn't mind having some more transparency in regards to this.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all!
Now it's 1.5. It does seem to work, it just doesn't show me the numbers. But without avenging charge, it's so slow to do maps. I just kind of keep running on at turtle speed. He does look a bit like a turtle though. He reminds me of a character that looks like an alligator, a tiny alligator from a Korean webtoon. Rat Hellraiser or Rat Raiser.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all! Nothing can stop you. Let's give them a little respite! Stop you. No, I need more time!
So it's not as good as I would want it to be, but maybe I'm just missing something in the skills. And there is a way to make this skill be better. But for Chaos 3 this would be wiping everything, but for Chaos 3 all I need is my aura. I don't need anything else at the moment. But with red gear of course it would help speedrunning Chaos 3 with this build. So if you're full red gear, uh, Chaos 3 with Whirlwind would be nice with this build. Just still thinking that maybe there is something I'm missing on the skills that might help us. This is nice because this would give you extra damage, but it's kind of a lot of investment to get that. 13 points. And I think this is the way to go for that. This whole tree here. Cost reduction, max energy. Oh, I should not have taken this. This is a mistake here. I thought this was gaining energy, losing damage, but it's the other way around. Okay, this means I can get an extra point that I needed. And I'm stopping here at the extra energy now. And I can get this extra energy and the other extra energy. Okay. I did not take the cooldown reduction for the price of energy. Maybe it would be okay to take it. I remember I had those crit damage nodes there. Wait, I'm missing something. What did I take? Did I take the HP node? Maybe I... This would be not so bad for the build, but I wanna try and just take the extra HP again. Now 1 point. 1 point, and I don't think anything worth taking. It's just damage. Everything I can take is damage. Just this is armor. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else that could help me. Alternatively, I could not take the health. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nodes. I can get Spite Smite and other things like that, but that's for experiment later. I'll try it like this first. This ring needs to be blessed. I will not give it to my mage to bless yet, because it's just gonna be a lot of shuffling and things around that I don't wanna do right. But it's a new ring, so I'll just put some crit damage on it, and the rest I can probably put as some... I wish I didn't need to put links to get energy, because I would have linked energy for the other nodes. Let me quickly check my guide to see what was the energy. I think it was yellow and green. Okay, yellow and blue is energy. Well, I don't want to waste some links on energy, so maybe we can get some more extra HP. Or extra damage, but I think we're okay on the damage. Later on I'll replace it with a fully linked 40 crit damage from my mage, but for now this is okay. And what else isn't blessed? The pendant? Let's do the same.
Hello Scout, build Chaos 7 enough?
Chaos 7, if you find a person who can do so Chaos 7, let me know about it. I don't think anyone can do Chaos 7. The monsters hit you for 460,000 damage. Like if you do the Act 1 boss on Chaos 7, he can one-shot you. So Chaos 7, in order to finish Chaos 7, you don't have to get hit a single time. And this is a bit of a overkill to not being able to take a hit or two. I mean, from the normal monsters, I can do Chaos 7 even now on some of my other builds. And also 100 Fight, thank you for being on my YouTube. Welcome. I think they meant for Chaos 7 to be team zone, something for teams to complete together, and Chaos 6 to be the soul zone. But yeah, maybe someone already has a build that can do Chaos 7. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I can do it even with full gear, but I'm
Empire
not a good
Soldier too
player.
weak.
I'm not sure. Maybe some of the builds of the Empire Soldier would be powerful. The counter-attack damage meteoric set seems to be strong. I will try it next. Maybe I can try playing with the meteoric set tomorrow. It seems to be very strong, but the thing is, you have to get hit, and on Chaos 7, if you get hit, you die. So I don't think how it would be strong, but it's not so weak. Empire Soldier can do Chaos 6 with at least 2 builds. I know the Meteoric Iron set is not bad, and I know the Soul and Justice set is not bad either. What did we lose? Oh, my god skills. This one, and here I lost Ancestor's Gift. Where did it go? Ancestor's Gift, there we go. I think the Rage set would be better for the Whirlwind build though. I can probably try it later. I'll keep trying with the Fire Whirlwind build just to see if I can make it work. And in the meantime, let me check some other passives. This is not
Slayer is
so
best
bad.
class but not fun class.
Yeah, probably. Depends on the player. Some people enjoy playing Slayer, others don't. For me, I kind of enjoy playing every class with different builds. So now I want to get rid of those things and I want to add this thing. I wonder if this would be nice. So should I use this or this? For now I'll try this way. And Blood of the Devil. This would be interesting because I'll be using health for my whirlwind. Wait, isn't this supposed to make whirlwind cost energy? Oh, it still costs energy but also costs HP. Okay. Blaze JM just commented on my video. If he's watching, I'd say Chaos 3 or 4 is the best place to farm greens. If you can do a map in a minute and a half, 2 minutes, then it's okay. So try to find a speed running build and do Chaos 3 or Chaos 5. And the main source of green weapons is those upgraded relic hunts, like Grand Relic hunts. So if you can handle Chaos 3 for like 2-3 minutes, 2-3 minutes per map, should be fine. If you can get it down to 1 minute, maybe it would be amazing. So what else would be good for a build like that? Anyone have any ideas? Relentless Carnage might be good for a whirlwind build. Okay, bleeding enemies. But now I'm not doing bleeding now. What if I... I remove the skill that makes the enemies do get bleeding while I'm stunning them. It was, which one was it? This one, stunned enemies take more damage, stunning an enemy also inflicts bleeding. And this means, where did it go? Oh, there it, okay, I'm gonna just change things around. Maybe this might be okay if I have something to make them bleed. This would be 6 seconds, but it's fire damage. This seems better. What if I were to take this? I'll try the bleeding version later. For now, let's take the one without the bleeding then. Or maybe I can actually do that. I can take this and I can reduce something. Mm, what what can I reduce? I'm wondering. I just wanna make sure. I wanna make sure I can take the one, this one. Oh, screw it. I mean, maybe not yet. Next time, next map will be a try to do something with bleeding in the build. I still have some points I can put something though. Okay, let's try like this now. Lesser, I don't wanna do Grant now. Because I'm not farming, I'm testing new builds. So, Chaos 5, the most basic one. But yeah, if someone wants to farm green items, just Chaos 3 or 4, whichever you can handle. Skip most enemies. Just if you see a big chest on your way, loot it. The one with the big horns.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all! You'll never take me like that! Nothing can stop you. I need to fight.
Okay, I'm just testing these guys in a very uncomfortable position.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all! I must return to the fight.
Okay, it's not so bad, but I think the 4 million, yeah, the 4 million we're seeing is from my aura, it's not from the bleeding. So, I may be doing 4 million, but that's not from my whirlwind.
No, I need more time.
But I think currently doing harder difficulties is just to show off that you can do them. Yeah, it's giving you more wood, but the time spent completing a Chaos 6 per se wouldn't make it worth my time if I want to farm for green items per se. But they said there's gonna be something like rankings, and some people enjoy this stuff, comparing keeping sizes and things like that. Uh, Currently, what could be considered ranking is being able to see the invasion rank on someone's name once you join a multiplayer game. You should be able to see how far someone has gone in the invasion nodes, kind of stuck from the tornado.
No, I need more time. Nothing can stop me.
So this is healing me for like 9,000 per hit, per crit I think, with the Ring of Insulation. But is it each crit or just a chance? A chance. It doesn't say what the chance is. It would be nice to see exactly what the numbers are. I do think this game needs a lot more transparency than it currently has. Like, what does has a chance to mean? How many percent? 20, 25, 30, 60? 1%? Is a chance equal to 1%? But yeah, this is kind of a very slow build without a charging Avenger. And I don't think there's anything I can afford removing.
Nothing can stop you. No, I need more time. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop me.
Why is he healing? What? Did an enemy heal him? I think this guy healed the boss. This guy with the staff. Yeah, he healed the boss. Amazing. Or maybe amazing.
Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me.
He's casting the big AoE. This AoE can one-shot you, so always try to avoid it. Even if there's some bits of steam left from the AoE, that little bits of steam that looks as if it's dissipating can still hit you and one-shot you. Like, look at it now. In the last few seconds there would be some steam, as if it's disappearing, and it is disappearing, but if you still see the smoke, it can still one-shot you. Okay, he's kind of spamming it. So the build can do the content, but it's not worth taking Whirlwind. and sacrificing all that damage so that you can get the energy. So instead of taking all that route that I normally do on my build, I'm kind of forced to take energy cost and all that stuff and a bit more HP, and it doesn't seem to work well. Maybe I can get rid of the HP, but then it won't be as effective. If I do lose the HP, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9, 10 nodes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can go all the way here. So it's not worth it. It's worth taking those 2 nodes and maybe going all the way here. But that will just give me a bit more damage, 1 extra skill I can use, and 25 more crit damage for losing 25% HP. Okay, actually it's not 25, it's 29. Yeah, 33% HP, 35% HP, 25% HP. No, 35% HP. You can see math is not my strongest subject. I can probably try full on HP build just to see how it works. And then I can use the rage set. I think it's about time I move away from the fire just to see how it works with the rage build. So let's reset again. Let's go for a full HP build. And should we try, what was the name of the set? Challenge. Cost reduction, maybe we shouldn't take the cost reduction node. One skill point short to be able to get this cost reduction. But I can get this 3% or this 3%. Then there's this 7 energy that I didn't take here, but it's not so bad. Now let's look at the HP numbers. Oh, not enough points? Okay, now I think I've arranged some items from the challenge set. Challenge. And I think the rest should be heroic. What does this mean? Rage damage bonuses are increased. Okay, that's good. And Wasp Bastion is improved. Wait, I'm missing something from the set. Okay. Okay, not bad. And what was I using here? Go to oath. Wow, this damage is still a what? The secondary damage. But this is the base one, so let me see how much I can get it to become once I use some rage.
No, I need more time. No, I need more time.
Okay. This one, 340. Yeah, I still think the other one seems better, even though it's a fire attack. It seems to be better. Here the cost is reduced based on the rage level. Oh, it's actually very good cost reduction. Very good cost reduction indeed. Okay, then let's do something like
Just another second. That's the law.
no, I just need one more passive, or maybe I can just take the HP one. Also, guys, use Lucky Charm. When you're farming, you can sacrifice Master Chef, or you can sacrifice Master Blacksmith. Whatever other passive, even sacrificing the crit chance might be worth it. Whatever passive you're using from the Collector's Guild, replace it with Lucky Charm when farming, like speedrunning. I don't think I need this, the less damage taken. I need more damage done. I think I wanna experiment with Fury. Oh, this is based on Rage. Yeah, this is the skill I need. Ignore enemy armor based on Rage. Okay. Warden, what does it mean, word? Just to taunt them? Am I taunting with this? First I wanna try the first version of that and then upgrade Unwavering. Now since I'm not farming, I'll probably do something like this. Or what about this? 9,000. Why am I only getting 9,000? It's 10%. Oh, it's based on some base, not on the total HP. Another option would be to remove code to oath and to put Mountain's Wrath, but the cooldown is terrible. So let's try like this. Again, can I handle Chaos 5 with this build? without blessings in my gear. Maybe I can go to Chaos 4 just to be sure I won't get curb stomped quickly on the boss fight. And I can do greater maybe. Oh, missing energy, decreased damage. Maybe something without a missing energy modifier. This one seems doable. So I wanna see how strong I can get the damage from Whirlwind. Now there is no fire over, so now all the damage we'll be doing would be based on our rage. Okay, 2 million, not so bad, but we don't have the second. 3 million, okay. And I couldn't escape because they blocked me. Fuck's sake. Okay, let's see how quick we can get this guy.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all! No, I need more time.
I should probably get rid of Wast Sleep, and I should return back to using Heartseeker. Actually, I was using the Bloodthirsty one before, since it was with better rolls, but I wanna see the combo of Heartseeker and Wast fight. Well, I don't know what hit me. I thought I escaped the attack, but I guess. Where is my rage level? I'm supposed to be getting rage when I use Last Bastion or this code. And there should be an icon around here somewhere. Just checking. Yeah, the damage is there, just the rage one is... I'm getting the rage bonuses, I'm just not seeing the rage stacks there at the bottom. And look at those tornadoes kind of blocking my way. Oh, this one was okay, but the previous ones were kind of terrible. It's fun though, it's fun playing with the Whirlwind build, but it's not as effective as I thought it would because it's very slow. I wonder if stacking movement speed would make this fast. So I will try this next. There is that movement speed buff from the Collector's Guild.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all!
But the Avenging Charge is the speedrun build for sure, because with Avenging Charge you just mow through them, you just keep moving, they take damage from Avenging Charge, the Fire Trail, and they also take damage from the Fire Aura if you're using the Grimnir set. Whereas with this set, I don't know, it doesn't seem to be as good. But keep in mind this is without blessings. So I can get another 400, almost 400. Let's say another 200 crit damage just from blessing those 5 items.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all! What a sweet death. Nothing can stop you.
So at least I'm finding some interesting builds now, but next would be probably testing out the cleaver build for this guy, and then I can move on to testing things on the soldier maybe. Or I can go back to my mage, tank mage build, just to test how it would work with equilibrium and things like that. I couldn't break the game with this build though. I thought I could make something like yesterday, breaking the the rules and making the skill be spammable. But it does feel kind of almost spammable. In a boss combat I rarely run out of So if I were to change this for the other one, what would happen? I would have some more skill points. What other skill can stun enemies besides this? Bleeding enemies take more damage. So now let's try a side build just as a test. Or no, let's try a laceration skill. Is it a cooldown or energy cost skill? Chance to stun them, perfect. Okay, this is another thing I wanted to try. So let's do a greater one again. Although with laceration I probably should have used that extra skill. What was its name? I forgot it. Veteran's chain reaction. Next time I'll try removing something and putting veteran's chain reaction just to see how laceration.
Nothing can stop you. What a Nothing can stop you.
This is more of a boss killer skill, I think. Instead of killing big groups of monsters.
Just another second, and I'll crush
17 million, am I seeing that correctly? Okay, this was a 17 million crit. What the fuck?
I'll crush them all. Let's give them a little respite.
How did I die midair? So the enemy did something like a shockwave and I died midair? Interesting.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all! No, I need more time.
Maybe it was 1 million and 7 million next to each other and that's why it looked like 17.
Let's give them a little respite. No, I need more time. You'll never take me like that. Hit me. Nothing can stop you. Let's give them a little respite. Don't toy with me. Just strike the fatal blow. Nothing can stop you.
I think I saw 10 million here, but that's normal.
A second, and I'll crush them all. Nothing can stop you. Just another second, and I'll crush them all.
Okay, there's a healer somewhere. And there's this guy.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all. No, I need more time.
Okay, 12 million, not so bad.
No, I need more time. Let's give them a little respite. No, I need more time. Nothing can stop you. No, I need more time.
Maybe the cleaver build would work well with Vaceration. Because with Vaceration you're using HP, with cleaver you're gaining HP.
Nothing can stop you. No, I need more time. No, nothing can stop time. Let's give them a little gorgeous sweet. Nothing can stop you. No, I need more time. Nothing can stop second, and I'll crush them all. No, I need more time.
18 million, yeah, that's because my HP is low. That's why.
No, I need more time.
So it can get the good hits, but it requires a lot of enemies around us. It requires enemies that can't one-shot us to be hitting us.
I need more time. Let's give them a little respite. Nothing can stop you. Let's give them a little respite. No, I need more time.
Okay, was that 20? I think how far I can take the numbers.
Give them a little respite. Nothing can stop. Let's give them a little respite. Nothing can stop you. No, I need more time.
Okay, this isn't bad.
Let's give them a little respite.
Take those 19 million hits. Okay.
Let's give them a little.
Just a second. Oh yeah, thank you, Love Music 106,99999. Thank you for the Twitch follow. I just haven't had the window to see the notifications enabled for a moment, so I kind of returned back to. 19 million crit, so even with red gear this build would probably be doing something like 10 million. The rage build. I knew that the
Love
rage
Music
build was overpowered.
100699999. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the Struck Club.
And there we go, my alert bot. Much appreciated, dude.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all.
I knew this build was overpowered, so I wanted to try it last. But man, is this set overpowered or what? 19 million hits, come on. On my other build I was doing 12 max. On Chaos 5, and this is Chaos 4, yeah, it's not the same as Chaos 5, but probably even on Chaos 5 I would be doing those 19 million hits. Maybe 17 if not 19.
No, I need more time. Nothing can stop. Let's give them a little respite.
Okay, let's try and get this healer, cause he's annoying.
I need more time. You'll never take me like that. Keep it stop. Let's give them a little respite. Nothing can stop you.
Okay, this was intense, almost died a few times.
Let's give them a little respite. Nothing can stop you. No, I need more time.
Let's see Wasser rate only. I wanna just keep testing Wasser. Wow, there's just a few enemies. Okay, even all the way to 4 million damage on Wasser rate. I think I can get it to 6-7 million from Wasser rate once. There we go, 6, 5. When there's less HP that I've got. Let's see.
I need more time. You'll never take me like that. Hit me. Nothing can stop you.
So it would require mastery to be able to play this on Chaos 6. It would require mastery, because I currently, if I go to Chaos 6, I'll get curb stomped, even if I have blessings in my gear, which half of my items at the moment don't. Even then, with this laceration, I would get curb stomped, but I'm thinking that maybe I should try the what's it called, cleaver build. Cleaver and laceration may go well together.
I need more time.
For the time being, I'll try this other skill that I was eyeing. I'll check the name because I forgot it after I'm done with this.
Let's give them a little respite.
So now instead of laceration, what should I equip? I'm just testing all different skills with all different builds. Sight, yes, sight. I wanted to test sight since it costs energy. And I wanted to use this for sight. Veterans chain. I wonder if I should remove some of the crit chance. I need one fucking skill point. Just one. Let's see from where I can sacrifice something to get a skill point. Maybe Death Wish can be kind of toned down. Just a little bit. But if I'm toning it down, do I need to return the skill points? Let's keep it that way for now. Now I've got how many? 8 skill points? Where did all those come from? I thought I only won like 6 points. I had 2 before, okay. So if I remove that HP and add this skill, let's see how much we can get. There's also 5 points. I can probably put those 5 points into a better version of this. I don't think there's anything else I could invest those 5 points on. The other skills, maybe the rage skill. But I'd rather have it being more effective than granting me immunity to slow effects. Damage increased while I have maximum energy. I'm not expecting to have max energy. This isn't a bad choice. Let's try something like this. Instead of the crit chance, let's take this. And let's see how this would go. We're losing health every second when we remain static. This build is kind of a static build. Predominantly static. And that is on boss fights, otherwise we're moving.
I need to fight.
Just testing sight. Yeah, I'm not really convinced this skill is worth it. Maybe I should not have taken the fire version of the... Oh yeah, I should have taken this one, I think. Because I'm not making the enemies bleed. So just around 2 million damage with this.
I need more time.
Oh, 24 million, did you see this? Okay, okay, we're getting good numbers. 14 million, 24 million. So the changes I did to my skills are actually better. 27 million, okay. Nice.
Crush them all. Nothing can stop you. No, I need more time. No, I need more time. Nothing can stop you.
So yeah, instead of duelist chain reaction, I'll have to unlock the other duelist skill. And I can try and unlock it now. After this map I'll start unlocking it. If I have to, I'll change to my previous build just so I can finish the invasion nodes. Because this gear is not blessed and I don't want to change on my mage to bless it. I could try and bless it and waste some blessing even the way it is now. It's still not gonna take too long to bless 4 items, 5 items. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 5 items only. I'll check it out, see how it works. But the numbers I'm seeing just divide by 2 and that should be probably the heroic damage, heroic red gear damage output of the build. So when I was doing 27 it would have been 13.5 probably. Still a decent number.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all.
Okay, this is not the correct way, let's return. Ah shit. Don't miss this. Okay, almost missed that item. Would have been nice if my game crashed right after dropping that. Because it does crash every now and then, so it's kind of paranoid in this regard. But it usually crashes after loading out of a map or right after loading a new map. It rarely crashes in between, in the middle of the map. It's only crashed once in the middle of the map for me. Or maybe twice, because once I think it happened during stream and once off stream.
I need more time.
Why I'm looting those before the big chest is because I'm losing the bonus loot chance if I loot the chest first. The relic coffer. You can see this in a moment. Like, check out, this is 3.5. Now it should lose 600 and be 2.9 once you open this chest. So make sure to pick up everything else, loot everything else before opening this. I keep saying it every day at least once, so if someone is new to the channel, they would actually know this. Now this seems to work well with this build, and that's why we're getting such a good bonus, because we're getting that extra stunned enemies damage. Now what I wanna do is I'm gonna return my crit chance. Oh no, not the damage, the crit chance. And I'm gonna remove sight. I'm gonna equip back my charger skill, just so I can do some boss fights. Shred isn't bad. Shred is actually something that gives me HP. Maybe I should have tried Shred with laceration. Okay, next thing I'll be trying Shred with Veteran's Chain Reaction. But for now, let's quickly go and get Duelist Chain Reaction. And what I'm talking about is this passive that can give me all the way up to 200 crit damage. It never says in the description that this can stack up to 4 times, so some people may not know it and decide that this is not worth taking. But know it from me, this stacks up to 4 times. I've never tried this one, but I'll see if it stacks up. Oh, this is actually perfect for Whirlwind. Yeah, I need this for my Whirlwind build. Because if it stacks up to 4 times, that's 80% movement speed. I'll test it out to see if it stacks. And then you have 10% from the... Where was it? This is another 10% movement speed. Okay, that means I wanna test getting the other skill as well. But this build may have a bit of trouble surviving. I'm gonna try and just rush it. But I still need to kill some enemies, so... If I die, it doesn't matter, as long as I can kill the boss in the end.
TLF chat.
Hello Rhino P.
How are you today?
Rhino Pi, hello, welcome to my Twitch channel and thank you for asking. I'm fine. How are you? Testing out some skills, some builds on the dwarf. I wanted to make a whirlwind build and it didn't work out as good as I expected. Oh, I'm glad you're fine. Good to hear, good to hear.
Can I join, bro?
Well, I'm kind of playing solo at the moment. and I don't know how to join. I've never even played as a teammate as someone. If we have to add each other on Steam, I'd much rather not do that. Because I keep this specific Steam account I'm using for streaming private.
Let's give them a little respite.
Okay.
But thanks for asking though, there's a lot of times when I'm playing other games where I would actually need people to play with, such as Torchlight
I have
Frontiers.
Stompy Slayer.
Nice, nice.
You're welcome.
Is it the fire build that you're using? The fire build one, the Grimnir?
Just another second.
Because the Grimnir Stompy build is very
With 20
powerful.
crit.
You'll
Nice,
never
nice.
take me like that.
The
Whirlwind
max I've done was
build would be
27.
awesome.
Yeah,
don't
I've been
like
trying
Grimnir.
the Whirlwind build. It didn't work as well as I expected. It was doing up to like 4 million damage maximum, which is very bad for my gear. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Yeah. I'm gonna reset the boss and try again. Ah, come on, I was so close. Did he do the AoE? Cause I wasn't watching, I had my eyes on my cooldowns. Okay, something was taking
I'm
my
using
HP.
Challenger set and I have 20-30 cert sometimes.
Yeah, it's a very overpowered set. I'm using that as well at the moment, as you can see, no blessings. Because I usually don't use this build, so I'm now experimenting. And the most I've seen, I think, was 30 million, but I'm trying to get a specific skill that I'm missing. Okay, I might have to switch back to my other build, because this build is having difficulty surviving. And my other build doesn't even have that much HP, and still better.
I have 50% CHC, 300% CHD, and 55% CDR.
Nice, nice. I'm not sure how much I've got, but I can check. With this build it's kind of low because I don't have the blessings, but let's say I can get
In game 1000% CHD.
I can get 5 more equipments with 40, so I can get 200 more crit damage. 200 more crit damage, but it can go up further. It can go up further. This is a bad skill tree because I was kind of experimenting with Whirlwind. That's why I had the energy cost. If I were to go for a damage oriented build, it would look something like this.
Yeah, I'm using this too. But I'm down.
Ah shit, what did I lose? Ah shit, I lost my ancestor's gift.
Until boat account tree. Body asterisk.
Ah, you're using the I was using this before, but now do you know why I don't go down there? Because this is
Because
just
I have more
100%.
CDR.
This is 100% 100% critical hit damage, and it's like 6 cooldown reduction more from here, here, and where was the other one? Here.
I don't use body count.
Oh, 8 cooldown
It is
reduction.
useless.
Yeah. And look at how many skill points you're sacrificing for just 8% of cooldown reduction.
But stats is more useful.
8% cooldown reduction? Okay. I think even if you lose those 8% cooldown reduction, you could be okay if you use some items like Mountain Pendant. And you can even sacrifice some stuff and use Mountain Pendant and Fiery Ring of Tori. Where was Fiery Ring of Tori? This thing. So if you stack Fiery Ring of Tori and Mountain Pendant, you don't need to go that heavy on the cooldown reduction stat stacking. So now without Ancestor's Gift, there we go. Kind of stomped this guy. Now let me grab my God skill. Kinda had to finish this boss without... So, where was it? God skill, there we go. Oh, and
So,
I lost my passives, that's why. Now I
a
need
little
to
bit
re-equip.
together.
Well, as I said, I'd rather not try it, but also I'm now experimenting, so I'm kind of stopping. Now what did I lose? I lost skill here. I'm not sure what skill I lost here. Come on, I can't remember. Was it this one? Did I use Relentless Carnage? Oh no, it must have been a god thingy. If I lost it, it must have been a god points. Ah, I was Death Wish Superior, so I can actually put whatever I want there. Let's see.
You use Duelist Chain.
I'm trying to farm it now. I want to use Duelist Chain because that's 200 crit damage. Yeah, that's what I was just doing now, bro. I was farming invasion, as you can see earlier. I was just doing this, so I'm going up there for Duelist Chain, and I also later need to try this for Whirlwind just to see how it stacks up.
4 tick.
I know, bro. I know. Don't worry. Thanks for telling me.
So 200% CHD.
Yeah, I know. I'm using it on my mage. And I almost have like 1000 crit damage on my mage with that skill. So where was it? I needed to take something. Should I take this?
Oh, sorry for backseat.
No, no worries, no worries. I've added attack for backseat. It's not a problem for me. Okay, I'll do this then. And if I remove my crit chance and try... I wanna try something like this. Okay, let's try like this to see how it goes.
I'm using Trail of Blood and Death Blow and Unwavering and Blood of the Da'i and Blessed Talisman for CHC because CHC is first properties.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I already have a build that's based on crit chance and crit damage. I'm currently experimenting, so don't worry. Uh, I'm just kind of now switching things up so that I can get this invasion done. As I said, this is not my main build. My main build is Grimnir. So for now, I'm not even gonna do some blessings on this gear, not yet. If I do blessings, I'll do it on my mage. I also don't normally use Hard Seeker because I have a better road. Let's see, let's keep it that way for now. I just want to get this, put it in the build. If you have a green
But I
gear with
don't use
crit
basic
chance,
skills, just jump, and I'm spamming Call of Oath and Last Bastion for Rage and Mountain Wrath for more DMG area for Mountain Pendant and Stun.
yeah, that's kind of how it is. The basic skill is just a fewer. It's just something to stay there as a skill. Ah, shit, shit, shit.
You'll never take me like that! Hit me! Just another second, and I'll crush them all! Don't not try and stop. No! I need more time!
But I look at you have powerful DMG.
Yeah, it is not bad.
So you are okay.
Yeah, you can see 35 million just earlier.
Just another second.
The damage is powerful, but I am not as a player.
Let's give them a little respite. What a
Survivalist. Yeah.
It's okay, he will become invulnerable. What is doing all the damage? It's probably the meteors, it's probably just the boss.
sweet death. Just another second, and I'll crush them all. Nothing can stop me. What a sweet.
But I remedied.
Nothing can stop you. What a sweet.
Okay, let's go for the next one. So I do need to try and take this this movement speed node after that, just to try the whirlwind build with the movement speed. But yeah, I was kind of avoiding using this set before the invasion update because I know it was a very overpowered set. And I kind of liked Grimnir. But now I just wanted to try if it works well with the whirlwind. And it's even more powerful. This set, instead of getting a nerf, got a big update, a big buff. So it's not so bad.
I'm farming Chaos 7 Grelic, but it is useless because it is so hard and zero good quality items as Chaos
Exactly,
5, so
I've
it doesn't
tried.
make sense.
I've also tried on my other builds farming Chaos 7, and it's not worth it. It really isn't worth it for the time you would spend. You're much better off farming Chaos 3, 4 or 5. Are they leaving boot pools? No. Well, they don't wanna die. I'm gonna find someone who wants to die. Okay, I think there's too many banner enemies that are making it harder to kill the others. So let's just keep those and find someone that doesn't have a buffer around them. Those should be perfect. Just wanna kill those 100 enemies, get the quota done, and kill the boss. But this is how it is. If I skip the resistance nodes, this is what happens. Now there's another banner. Then banner enemies are everywhere.
So I'm farming Chaos 5 to 6 Great Unclean because it is so easy and I have tactic for it.
Okay. If you can handle it, I'm just not a fan of doing the bosses because they're kind of require thinking, and I'm not a fan of thinking much. They require a lot of dodging, avoiding, a lot of concentration, and kind of not a fan of having to concentrate that much just for some gear. So I kind of prefer farming some easy mode items, even if it takes longer. It's effective, as you can see. Sometimes I even get 3 items on one map. It only happened once, but this morning I got 3 green items on my ranger from one map, which was kind of impressive. Was never expecting something like this to happen, but I guess it was just about having some luck. Okay, let's keep moving. I need some easy kills. Then the banner enemies are fucking everywhere. Can't get some kills because of them. Oh, I've already done the kills. Okay, let's try and kill the boss then. But look at my HP going down so quickly. I should have probably taken the resistance node. And I couldn't move, fuck. And this was because of my ranged skill. Yeah, I was attacking with basic attacks instead of... This is something I wish I can do. I wish I can toggle force move without having to hold control. I don't want the basic attack to be tied to a skill. And maybe I can remove the skill. But it will still try to attack with normal attacks, I think.
I think that Slayer is strongest character, but one may I'm just saying because I have just Slayer, I don't play other character.
Do you at least have mage to do the blessings for your Slayer? It's worth leveling a level 50 mage just so you can get 40 crit damage from blessings on the items. Ah, fuck, man. This is getting annoying. I'll do it eventually, but
Let's give them a little rest.
Slayer and Soldier.
you
I
do
think
need a
I'm
mage
done
if
with
you
this
want the
match.
maximum blessing. Maybe you can try. Maybe you can try getting a mage just so you can
I have
improve your blessings if you
50-60
want.
crit for boss.
No, that's nice.
No, I need more time. What a sweet death. Just another second.
Okay, I'll have to change to my other set, I guess, for this boss fight.
OMG, how many green items.
You should see my stash.
But it's good to see you channel grows struck.
Thanks, dude. And nice to see you again, Gawain. Now, what was I doing? Yeah, I'm missing, what am I missing? Uh, which one was it? My number 4. Oh yeah, was Bastion.
You are not casual player.
Yeah, I'm
Me
not.
too. I like it.
It's like a job for me, in a way. So I do have plenty of time to spend on that. So what was my old build? I kind of forgot what I was using. I remember I was using this and I was using this, I think. And then was I using shit, I might get my video. Ah, fuck. Kind of forgot what it was. Also, are my passives my old ones? Yeah, I changed them. So let's see if I can return things to the way they were before. I think I was using the HP note and the damage note maybe, or maybe I didn't have the HP one and I had maybe I had this one. Yeah, I had this one. That's probably what my build looked like. Although I might need some extra HP, I'm fine on the damage. Because I don't want to lose some time getting the resistance notes. But if I have to, I'll just eventually do it. Now let's try again. Maybe with this build it would be easier. I just need to survive. Eventually the boss will die as long as I can survive. I won't even kill enemies unless I can kill the boss.
Crush them all. No, I need more time. Return to the fight. Nothing can stop. I need to fight.
Come on. I'm getting close. He should be right down here. No. 20 fragments, okay. Oh, that's not the boss? Ah, never mind. Wrong fight.
But I don't like invasion if I have cooldown increased S8 for my skills and I'm dead, because
Oh, for
CD is
sure.
my kryptonite.
Well, I don't like invasion in general. It's just the same old maps with kind of a bit of an annoying twist. So nothing new, just reshaping, reselling as the same old stuff. And it's not even worth it for farming, so the only reason to do it is the rings. I don't see another reason besides the rings and the skills you can get from it. But you just need to get the skills once, and maybe you can keep farming the rings a few times until you get better rolls. But that's kind of it. Because in order to make it as effective as a relic hunt, it needs to be rank 90, rank 50, rank 60. I don't see anyone reaching that far. Because yeah, it will be a bit difficult to reach rank 50 or 60. To have 600% wood increase. Now, okay, let's hope I don't run out of fragments before I complete this. Where is the damn boss? I keep going in the wrong way. Okay, there he is. Now I need to die and reset my HP. And hopefully I can burst him before I die. Ah, fuck. Come on, I don't wanna have to take the resistance nodes. So, keep trying. Maybe I can do it. I should be able to do it. It's not that difficult.
I need more time. Water sweets. No, I need more time.
And strangely enough, with the other build that does 35 million crits on the other boss, on this boss I couldn't. With this build I seem to be doing more damage than the other one.
Let's give them a little respite.
Even though the
I'm
numbers
using
aren't
Last
big.
Fight and Heart Seeker for more Krytink, so my primary properties are CHD, CHC, and CDR.
Yeah, it's the same for me with this build. Crit chance to above 45% is good, then I need crit damage as hard as I can get it, and cooldown reduction to like 45, 50 should be more than enough. If I'm using mountain, the fiery ring or the mountain pendant. Here the problem is the stupid chaos resistance. But you can see kind of if I use last fight. To see just for one try how high I can burst him with this. I'll just have to do it later when I do the chaos resist or fire resistance, one of the two. What I'll do now, I'll try to just kite and damage to see if I can survive kite and damage. The boot fields are also a problem for me.
Call to Oath is 100% done, so it is very useful.
Yeah, of course. I have the heroic one, so I can even do duo sometimes, duo call to out with the cooldown reduction. I shouldn't be able to die from dots, but as you see, I die from dots. They said they fixed it so people can die from bleeding and all that shit, but no one was hitting me. I was just getting damage by damage over.
Don't toy with me! Just strike the fatal blow! No! I need more time!
And again, dying from damage over time. Okay, I'll bring my other axe back. Where is it?
What is difficult?
This is difficult because I keep dying. Look at it. It's the chaos reduction, the chaos. Look at my HP going down. Even without the boss hitting me, I'll die. Because this doesn't count as damage over time. They made it so that poison and things like that supposedly don't kill you, poison and bleeding, but this kills you. If it doesn't kill me, I can just stay on 1 HP, kite around, heal myself. The problem is I'm constantly bleeding, then there's chaos reduction on top of that, and then there's pools of blood on the ground. So this is triple the damage over. Eventually I'll just give up and complete it later. And I can fix it if I get some resistances. But I kind of didn't wanna get existences. Yeah, let's fucking leave it. I'm gonna do the other one. I'm gonna get the one for the whirlwind build. And actually I have to stop streaming in a bit because it's a bit late. But I'm gonna try at least a few more maps. But yeah, I kinda need to do my streams until like midnight or something like that. Because I don't live alone and it's kind of I can't stream past a certain hour. But let's try it and complete at least this map. This boss should be easier, so
Let's give them a little respite! Nothing can stop you! I've lost the blood rush! Nothing can stop you! No! Lost the blood rush! Sweet death! Let's give them a nothing can stop you!
I'm not. Oh, Rhino Pie, thanks for the
Thank you
follow.
for the follow and welcome to the Struck Club.
Thanks, dude, much appreciated.
You're welcome. You are so pro.
Well, not really, but I'm kind of trying. Okay, this one was done. It's kinda difficult to play with me because this Steam account I don't give to people. I haven't given it to a single person. If I get the game on another Steam account, maybe yeah, I can create a new account or something, but it's not a free-to-play game, so I think that's kind of my third Steam account already. So I have my main account, I have my public account, and I have my streaming account. just for security reasons, because if someone knows my username, they might try to kind of brute force it, or I don't know. I've had my other account, my regular account for MMOs, hacked a few times for different MMO games, even though I keep different passwords on different games. So just extra precautions. Like I had something like when I was playing Guild Wars many times ago when the game launched. Then I returned like a few years later to play with some friends, and my account was kind of emptied.
Oh, okay,
Unknowingly how.
OFC.
It was fun to see how someone might have emptied an account, but maybe because they somehow realized it was an unused account.
No, I need more time. Let's give them a little mush and out into the fight.
Now we will be the same thing with this boss, so let's see. Oh fuck, this is an even worse boss. At least it died quicker. Now tell me I completed the Q enemies, because if I didn't I'll have to do it again. I probably didn't. Let's see, Q enemies.
I know one shot area DMG.
One shot area damage? What do you mean? Oh yeah, the you mean the AoEs on the ground? The circular AoE. The fire wave. Each of those has an annoying one shot AoE. Like the fire, the poison, the blue one.
Let's give them a little respite.
I just wanna get those kills unlocked once and for all and be done with it. Then I won't ever wanna see invasion again. Unless I start farming for better rolls on my rings. I do need a better Ring of Resonance for this guy, because Ring of Resonance is perfect for this. What's my Ring of Resonance? I'm not even using Ring of Resonance because I don't have crit chance on it. This one. But this will be perfect. Ring of Shadow is also a good one, but as you can see, dodge doesn't help me much. Even though this character is perfect for a dodge ring. I don't seem to be dodging much, so yeah, kind of gonna get rid of Ring of Dex. How many more enemies? Man, I don't know how many enemies I need to kill. But this has to be, it has to be done eventually. I've only completed the invasion to 100% on my mage. On the other characters. Which one? Dexterity? There is something for this ring which I think works with equilibrium on the mage. I think when you're using on the mage equilibrium, that it makes it so that once you use a skill with cooldown, then the next skill generates energy. And I think with the build I uploaded today, maybe this ring improves the damage of not Call but Step Between Worlds. But this is just speculation. I'm not sure if it counts. But all those skills.
Useful.
But all those skills like axe throw and things like that would benefit from this ring. So Savage Swing, Fury, all those skills would benefit much. I don't think it works on Taunt. I don't think it improves the damage that Taunt gives you. But if you stack up Ring of Resonance with this, Taunt will do damage. And the damage of Taunt will be improved. The damage from Ring of Resonance that stuns the enemies. So this is something to maybe try and experiment, but I need to farm it on the soldier as well. I think on the soldier I took the other rings, not this one.
I know. It is so funny. Boss Stream, thank you for the follow and welcome to the Struck Club.
And indeed, as the word said it, Boss Stream, thank you for the follow, much
Because I have a
appreciated.
CD for jump.
Yeah, when you stack up the rage and you have no cooldown, it's amazing. Now I have to kill the healer. How many is it? 1 or 2 healers? I think it's just 1. Before I even try killing the boss, I'll try and kill everyone else. Ah shit. It's 2 healers? Yeah, 2 healers. Now it's no, now it's 0.
I don't like this act.
This is the worst act. It's the most imbalanced act ever. It's just plain painful. I always skip it on most characters. I skip it.
Alban Zero Elephant, thank you for the follow and welcome to the Struck Club.
Albino Elephant, much appreciated, dude, much appreciated. Thanks for the follow.
Nothing can stop you. No, I need more time. You'll never take me like that.
Come on, just a few more hits, then I can focus on killing the boss.
Yeah, I get brain attack for this map.
You get what? Ah, brain attack, yeah. Especially when the enemies start pulling you, even if you're playing an easy mode, they can pull you in one direction, then in the other direction.
Nothing can stop you. Let's give him a little respite. Don't toy with me.
Now I probably need the other build for this map. Maybe with the
So I
other
say
build
that.
this map would have been easier. Cause here I don't die as fast on the previous one.
Let's give him a little respite.
So yeah, maybe the
I have
challenge
to go
build
to
would
sleep
work.
because I'm training in the morning.
No worries, dude. I'll have to end my stream in a bit as well. I'm just gonna try a few more times. If I
So
keep
TL
failing.
and HF for today.
Thanks you too, dude. Until next time. Enemies have a chance to leave a butt pool when they die. Demonic portals. So now they're stacking up demons that can one-shot me. On top of the boss.
THX for I'm watching you.
Thanks as well, dude. Thanks for watching as well. It's appreciated. Oh, okay, this one died. So maybe I'll...
BBGN.
Good night, good night. Yeah, I'll probably try either with the other build later, or I can just do my resistances. But in any case, it's 10 minutes before 1 AM. I kinda promised I would stop streaming at around 12:30 and it's already 12:50. So let me give up here. I'll be streaming more tomorrow, and tomorrow I still have no idea what build I'll be uploading. Maybe I can upload the meteoric build for the soldier, or I can upload the challenge set for this guy. In either case, it will be one of the two characters, either a slayer or a soldier build. If you want to see a certain build between the two I set, let me know and I can make it a priority for tomorrow. So either a challenge crest set, this one for the undefeated, or it will be for the meteoric iron set for the soldier. Thanks everyone for watching. In the meantime, keep it cool.